Hello guys, this is Tom from kudosol.com. Today I brought these shoes in again to show you what I have done to fix the cracking on the side. It wasn't fixed perfectly. This is the video that I'm recording after I fixed all that. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it wasn't fixed 100% like a brand new pair of shoes. But in my opinion, I was happy with how it turned out. And currently, this is before I sent to Crockett and Jones for refurbishment. And this video is when I got the product back from Crockett and Jones after the resoling and refurbishment. It looks more shiny and the soles are replaced. Now I am going to do a deep clean on the leather and do some work on the cracking to fill it in and then grind them down with a grit paper. As I mentioned in the previous video, Crockett and Jones couldn't do anything for the crack because they do not do leather refurbishment apparently, but they did a great job on the soles. I was happy how the soles turned out. You can see the cracking is quite bad. I can tell that the previous owner put a lot of layers of wax on the top and just didn't remove it after it started cracking. So if you see initial cracking, you need to remove the wax before the entire leather cracks and nourish them and moisturize them so that the cracking stops and doesn't cause any further damage to the shoes. But as you can see, it's so bad, it's super bad, but I had hoped to fix the crack. And as you can see here, I am putting shoe trees in and I'm using Saphir's saddle soap to remove the excess wax at the top first and try to deep clean the leather before I do any work on them. There was excess leather, as I've said, on the toe area, therefore I am trying to remove the excess wax on the toe. When I use saddle soap, I usually wear gloves because the saddle soap is very harsh for your skin and it can damage the skin, or you don't want your skin to crack like like the shoes. Therefore I made sure I put on safety gloves before I use the sponge and the saddle soap on the shoes. Basically, it's very easy to use saddle soap. You just gotta use the soap like you use any soap and use with water and just rub it on the shoes until it foams and then clean all the excess wax off the shoes. I don't know if you guys can see, but the sponge is completely black with all the excess wax that the soap has taken off. So that's how much wax that was on there. Now I have removed it with the saddle soap. It's very important not to use saddle soap too much on the shoes so that it doesn't remove the original wax that was on there, original coloring that's on the shoes. As you can see now, this is right after I've dried them off with the cloth. Now you can see that all the excess wax is off and you can see the crack is more clear. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use grit paper to grind them down and use leather filler to fill them in, grind them down again a bit, and then use leather filler again to smooth them up. In this case, I'm going to use Saphir's Renovating Cream Black to fill them up and grind them down. Grit paper, I tested from the least coarse grid paper to the harshest one, and turns out that it doesn't really matter, but the harsh one obviously takes less time to grind them down or grid them down. Therefore, I started doing the job. This is while I'm doing the job. As you can see, I have grinded the excess wax off, excess leather off that was cracking, and I used a leather filler in them again afterwards, and I repeated the process until the entire toe area became smooth. As you can see, it's getting smoother and smoother, and this is the final version. Thank you guys for watching the video. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'll come back with more videos next time. Thank you.